Hey y'all, this is trumpeter and educator Imer Santiago, and just wanted to talk to you briefly about the importance of long tones. And I'm kind of preaching to myself first because this is something that I picked up in college and I try to do on a regular basis, which is incorporate long tones into my warm-up and my daily routine. I know a lot of times with students, they think, oh, it's so boring, long tones, holding a note out for a long time. Why would I want to do that? But it really pays great dividends along the journey of music, particularly because when you go to listen to someone play, whether they're an instrumentalist or vocalist, one of the main things we all look for is, do they sound good? Do I want to listen to the vocalist tone? Does that trumpet player, that saxophone player, that flautist, do they have a nice sound? So one of the ways you develop a nice sound is by practicing long tones consistently. So without further ado, I'm just going to play a couple long tones really briefly for you. A couple of the ways I practice them to keep them from becoming monotonous or boring is sometimes I'll say, okay, I'll play 4 long tones, maybe an arpeggio, concert B flat. So I'll start on concert B flat, which is a C for trumpet, and I might just play that pretty softly. As soft as I can get it. And hold it out as long as is comfortably possible. Then I'll go to the third, the concert D, and I might crescendo this one. Start off pianissimo and then crescendo, get to fortissimo. And I might keep it there. Then I'll go to the fifth, and I'm kind of rushing through this for the sake of brevity of time here. The fifth, which is the concert F, and I might start loud and then decrescendo. And then sometimes I'll just play it loud the whole time, just for the sake of getting some power out there, but not blasting. So you might want to play at 85% of your capacity. When playing long tones, I try to make sure I focus on the attack or the commencement of the note. Of course, the body of the note, the sound. I don't want to hear any waves. I don't put any vibrato in there. I try to keep it as clean as possible, plain Jane, if you will. And then the release of the note. Sometimes I practice with the tongue, a harsh release, and sometimes I just breathe inwards, and so that way it's just a smoother release. So you want to think about the note, the beginning, the middle, and the end. It's also great and highly recommended to use a metronome as well as a tuner. Tuner for obvious reasons. I know there are various schools of thought that think or that stipulate that maybe instead of a tuner you use a drone. Whatever floats your boat, but get a drone or a tuner and use that so that you can compare how your sound is compared to those devices. With using a metronome, I like that obviously to just to gauge how am I feeling today. Sometimes the chops are feeling rough from a heavy gig the night before, or maybe I haven't practiced in a couple days, that kind of thing. And so I like to just gauge myself. And when I play a note, maybe today I can only hold it for 13 counts, but maybe another day I can hold it for 25. So it's a nice little challenge. Remember, we're looking at ways to make this not be boring, but something that you look forward to doing on a regular basis. So I hope those are some tips that you could take with you today on practicing long tones. Make it fun. Do it. Start small, but start now. That's all with your musical tip of the day, of the week, of the month. I'm not sure how often I'll do these, but this is Imer Santiago. Have a great day.